But what could be greater than a king?
A hero.
The Aquaman reviews are in. We saw it, and we can finally discuss our feelings and decide, are we okay with this? Of course, the movie's out December 21st, so this is generally going to be a spoiler-free conversation, but let's talk it out. Joining me today, GameSpot's Mike Rougeau and Collider's Perri Nemiroff. Thanks, guys, for being here. And are we okay with this, Mike?
I have some complaints, but I am okay with Aquaman.
I am okay with Aquaman. I have many complaints, but I'm happy they took a big swing and at least tried to do something different.
You know, I am okay with Aquaman, but I have some reservations. I have some things that didn't work for me, but overall, I liked it. What were your general thoughts when you walked out of the theater?
My main thought when I walked out of the theater was that was insane.
Bonkers.
I can't believe how crazy it was.
Bonkers.
The scale that they shot for. When you say they took a swing, like, they really took a swing. And, like, there are space battles underwater that feel as big as anything in Star Wars. There are dinosaurs in this movie, and no one ever mentions it.
Like, I like that stuff. I think this is the only movie where you can be like, later, dude, and ride away on a freaking orca. Like, I thought that was awesome. I almost wish they went in more on that crazy stuff. How'd you feel?
That's so my kind of thing. I love silly, zany fun, and for whatever reason, it just never clicked with me.
So we've met Aquaman Arthur Curry before in Justice League. How do you feel like he held a movie of his own?
Jason Momoa's charisma is undeniable. I don't think it matters whether you like Aquaman overall or you don't like it as a movie. When you watch him, there is something about that charm and sass he brings to the role that just completely melts your heart.
He just has, like, this presence whenever he's on the screen. There's that moment early on when he's in the submarine. It's, like, one of the first scenes. And in the middle of a fight, he just, in slow motion, walks through this cloud of steam.
For no reason.
For no reason. It's the middle of a fight, and it completely slows it down, and he just walks through, and there's this guitar lick that's just like, now, now, now. And it doesn't make any sense, but it's so awesome.
It's just like pure sex for no reason, and I loved it so much. His love interest, Mira, played by Amber Heard, how'd you guys feel about her?
I thought she did a pretty solid job. I kept noticing that every time she delivered a line, because a lot of the lines in this movie are just crazy, a lot of the times her delivery was spot on. There was something about the overall pacing to me that just felt stilted. So even though I can isolate their performance and say, yeah, you're nailing this, it just never came together.
Yeah. You know what melted away from me about her? I thought the wig was going to be a lot more distracting than it was.
I felt the same way. I was into it. It looked weird, like, ahead of time when we were looking at posters and still shots, but, like, in the movie, I completely bought that was her hair somehow.
How do we feel about the villains of the movie? Because there was several, I would say.
I don't necessarily think the problem lies in the fact that there were so many villains. I didn't find that my attention was constantly jumping from one to the other.
I liked all the villains. I thought Black Manta he's not in it enough. I want to see more. But I thought he was great. Like, I liked him as a character. I thought that Patrick Wilson as King Orm was, like, so good. Like, I love Patrick Wilson from The Conjuring.
Yeah, he has that, like, charisma that Jason Momoa has, where I'm like,
yeah, he has to say a lot of really cheesy dialogue, but, like, every time he talks, like, he gets this, like, searing, intense look in his eyes.
And he has a score.
Yeah, you believe that he is the king of the ocean.
Nobody balances intensity and cheese in this movie better, I think, than he does.
Yeah, I think he's the pinnacle.
Okay, we hashed it out. Definitive thoughts. Are we okay with this?
I am okay with Aquaman.
Okay with it, happy other people like it, I just don't fall on that boat.
I'm somewhere in the middle of you guys. I am okay with it, but I would watch like 17 sequels of this movie. But we want to know your thoughts. What did you think of Aquaman? Let us know. I'm at Ash Crossan. Where can we find you?
At P. Nemiroff and all over the Collider Video YouTube channel.
I'm at Rogue Cheddar and GameSpot.com.
Until next time, guys.